Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, this parenting of a thing is a whole lot. It's just a whole lot. It goes beyond sheltering the children, feeding, clothing. It's beyond that. It really needs you to be very intentional with them, because if I believe so that if our parents were not intentional with us, I don't think you will be where you are today. I will be where I am today without those intentional, without our parents being that intentional. So we who are now the parents right now, who now have children to look up to us, need to be very very intentional. Need to know that parenting journey is to me is a lifetime journey. But there's a phase where it requires you full time, give your full time to it, and it's a phase will come where they can now build on what you have told them to be doing. Then any subsequent you will not be doing the inspection. So that being said, please, if this is the first time you're seeing this beautiful face, yes, I'm a mom YouTuber, a Nigerian mom YouTuber. Please, we need you. Subscribe to this channel, please. And we're just I've decided to take this year very serious, my content with my channel, to see how far I can grow it. So I will be needing your subscription for you to comment, subscribe, and even share as you want, as any topic that we treat here, we talk on any story here that relates to what you are experiencing with your kids. Okay, that being said, I took my baby last week for immunization. That's my little baby. So while I was waiting for the bike man, I eventually got one that will take us to the health center where we immunize my baby. So on our way going, the bike man had to ask me, this one, am I going for immunization? I say yes, so that's where I'm going to. He then said please that he has a 16, either 15 or 16 years old girl that is pregnant, that her pregnancy is far gone, like 6 months. That I hope it's not too late for her to register as in for antenatal. I said yes, but she'll have registered since now. What is she waiting for up until that time? She then said, that is a long story, but the cut is short is that the girl, her parents are late. Then the guardian, her parents are late, and then she's staying with one of her aunties, but they are just carefree. You understand? So the girl has some clique of friends she followed for a birthday party, and there she don't know how it happened. She got drunk. The next morning was when she came back, but she saw herself in the room when she came back, when she woke up in the morning. So her friends, most of them have gone, just 3, 2 or 3 that were still staying in that night. The birthday party was done in a house, in a guy's house. You understand? His parents' house. So all of them they slept in the guy's room with other guys. So right now, after 2 weeks, according to the bike man, she discovered that she was pregnant. And so when she discovered she was pregnant, she told her aunt who drove her away that your mom is dead, your daddy is dead. Now you went to go and so we went to go and get pregnant. Who are you bringing that kind of responsibility for? So the girl was now staying from one friend's house to the other. So the guy had pity on her and decided she's staying with his neighbor, I mean to say. So the guy saw the girl's condition, asked her, have you even registered for antenatal? She said no. He then said, okay, don't worry, I'm going to tell him, make inquiries, and I can take you to the health centers around to register you, and then from there. So the guy now said, if not that he has looked at the girl is very kind, just calm, just that he just sees it as a girl who was misled. You understand that she now became a victim of unwanted pregnancy. That if not for this pregnancy, you could have not even worried, you could have just taken her, kukuma, marry her, and then continue to see how it goes. But because she's pregnant, how will he start fathering another man's child and that kind of thing? So that thing got me. I said, God, what a life. You understand? So this is just misdirection. That particular statement got me what? Thinking like, of a truth, she was misled. And the people she was staying with as a guide were not even interested in her, because if they were so interested in her, they won't allow her to mingle with such who, to the extent of people that can go out, host the birthday party, come back the next day. And who does that? So it's just unfortunate that in her own story, her parents are not there to help her, like show her the way. So that goes down. I had to think with it and say, God, whatever I'm doing as a parent, I need to be there for my kids, be available for them, so that they can relate their issues, they can relate what is worrying them, they can discuss matters that they are feeling confused about. So outsiders, strangers with awkward character and belief will not mislead them the wrong way. So it's a wake-up call to me and to all the young moms, fathers out there, single parents, co-parenting, that we need to be very intentional. We need to be very involved in the life of our kids, because they are our future. Because if you don't take time, other people will train them, and that we do not like, will not want to experience. So if you are a parent, even if the child is not yours, maybe you're not the biological mother of that child, as far as the child is under your custody, it is of interest that you should show the child, talk to the child, show the child the right way, talk to the child the way that he will understand things and know that there are phases of life, that when you jump a particular phase and enter the next one, it has its consequences, and those consequences might not be very, very pleasing at that moment. Guy even told me that the girl said that if after delivering the baby and nobody is interested in maybe adopting or buying the child from her, she will just go gently one very faithful day, look for any close health center and just drop the baby there and move and run away, because she cannot fend. Has she even finished feeding herself, talk more feeding a baby? And you understand? So it's not just the consequences of parents not being there, not doing things the right way, not advising, not showing the children the right paths to follow, encouraging them, being their friend, not just providers, but friends and encouragers, protectors, to preserve their future for them. That at the end of the day, they will be glad that they did so. So I don't know. I know that anyone who hears me, who hears my voice, I am just asking you to be more intentional, more involved in your children's life. It's very important, whether male or female. Because if those males had a very good parental upbringing, that male child who did that to that girl will know that this act, even if such act comes to his thinking, he will know that this act is not pleasant. He will go away. He will withdraw from such acts. I've been thinking a lot of things beginning in my mind. So like, this girl now in this kind of situation, in this kind of challenge, her first issue as a mother came this way. It's not funny. It's not funny. And please, let's try to, because if one person we all can be very involved with our children, that when we bring them out to society, they will not mislead others or even be misled by others. I believe that the society will be more better for everybody to live in. So that's just it. As an it's sad. It's